All right, we're live here at Texas Sedation Dental and Implant Center. Um, we're here with a very special person, Stephen. Is it okay if I use your name?
Sure.
Too late now, I already used it. But do you want to go ahead and shut the door? So basically, Stephen started with us quite a few months ago, and coronavirus hit and kind of delayed us, but we're here finishing up his beautiful smile. And he has a special story I'm interested in him sharing. And I'll ask him some questions, and based on what he feels comfortable sharing, we'll talk about. But let me introduce you to Stephen here. Okay, Stephen,
Hey there.
how you doing?
I'm doing great. Awesome.
Good. All right, show everybody your new smile. Now, Stephen has not even seen his new smile yet. So we're holding on for a little bit. We're going to show him with everybody else. But, and you can just look at me. Don't even think about this. But tell me, how did you hear about us here at Texas Sedation Dental?
Well, we looked around at who did it in the Longview area because I'd had dentures for a number of years.
How many years had you had dentures?
Probably 15 or so, and it was just always a pain and didn't stick in place and couldn't hardly eat very well, and
Yeah.
the bottoms were always rubbing raw, and so I left them out half the time.
Yeah. And so 15 years with dentures. And so at what point did you reach your breaking point where you decided you didn't want to do dentures anymore?
Well, basically, I retired and decided I didn't want to have to fight with them while I was traveling and on the road, and I wanted to have teeth all the time because I'm always in front of people, and so I hated not to have my bottom teeth in when I met somebody new and they say, he doesn't have any teeth.
Yeah.
So.
And okay, so how did you find us? You looked at a couple other people. You were looking around to see who did implants.
My wife did a little research. She's the researcher of us all. And so she found y'all, and we came and visited, and y'all took a great deal of time with us and explained it all and what you would do and what the processes were. And so we felt really comfortable with that, but we did want to go check with our other dentist.
Yeah.
And they had somebody come in from Dallas and didn't hardly spend any time with us, and I didn't feel comfortable with them, and they really wouldn't even give me a price on it. So, you go with who you have a good gut feeling about, and with all the staff that we met here during the initial visit, they were all so friendly and helpful and explained everything of what they was going to do and asked questions, and did I have any questions, and it just made it such a pleasant experience that I've really enjoyed it.
Yeah. So tell me, you went from dentures to fixed implant teeth from the day we did your surgery.
Right.
How did that change your life from day one?
Oh, it was great. I was eating within a couple of days.
Only soft foods.
Mainly soft foods. But I after the first day there was no pain with it whatsoever. It just a little discomfort for about a week, and that was gone. It wasn't nothing that was unbearable. I was given pain medicine, but I took it for a couple of days, and then just an aspirin, and I was good.
Now, here's some of the things that people tell me, okay? They say it's too expensive. What would you say to people that say it's too expensive? Obviously, this is not an inexpensive thing. This is not something the government pays for. This is something you take your hard-earned money, and it's like buying a car.
Yeah.
So no one's going to buy it for you. What would you tell to those people that say it's too expensive?
You have to look at things and how relative things are. I've gone through 2 or 3 sets of dentures in 15 years, and I look at the cost of what I spent and how uncomfortable they were. Is it expensive? Yeah, it is. Has it been worth it? It's been almost 10 months now, due to me traveling a lot and the coronavirus and different things. It's taken us longer to do than what Dr. Kendall originally said it was going to take. But even the temporary teeth, I can eat corn on the cob again, and
Yeah.
I could chew food and it didn't get underneath my gums all the time, and have to go to the bathroom in the middle of a meal and take your teeth out
Yeah.
and clean out from underneath it. So, I go back to, is it expensive? Yes, it is. But is it worth it? I would do it all over again in a heartbeat. There's
That's
no
awesome.
doubt.
Okay, now other people say, I'm 55. I don't know how much longer I have to live. What would you say about that?
Well, I'm getting ready to be 62. I've had dentures, for 15 years, so I was about 45 years old when I was having so much pain with my teeth and my gums. They wanted to do periodontal work, and I had a good friend that was a dentist, and asked him about it, and he said, well, they're going to be back in doing it 5 years later again and again and again. And
Yeah.
so, I've got another 20 years, hopefully, that I can enjoy my food
I'd say
and
40.
enjoy talking. Maybe 40.
That's awesome.
So, it's more comfortable for me to have them fixed and not have to worry about, when I'm talking to somebody, them even falling out.
Yeah.
So it's a peace of mind in that.
That's awesome. Now, I want to tell everybody, he just barely got these final teeth put in, and he's doing an amazing job of talking. Anytime you make any changes in the mouth, it changes the way you talk. So you're still getting used to it, but I think you're talking amazing with that. But it is gonna even get better as you continue to work with it.
This is the best I've been able to talk right off the bat, with the 2 or 3 sets of dentures that I had, and then it didn't take long for the temporary screw-ins for me to be able to talk decent, I felt like, again. And with these, it's no problem. I mean,
And how do they feel? It's smooth.
they're smooth, they're nice.
Fit your gums.
I guess they look great. They haven't showed me a
Let's
picture
show
of
you.
it yet.
Let's show you. All right, here's your new smile.
So,
A lovely dental assistant.
God, that looks great.
That looks great. Let's
It's
show you.
nice. It's nice to see full sets of teeth and straight.
And open really big. And tap, tap, tap. Teeth. That's your. Now here's the thing. Told you to only eat soft foods. You didn't obey me 100%. It sounds like, but it's
Oh.
been a little longer than 4 months. So I'm just gonna assume that all started after 4 months, and we'll call
Exactly.
you. But basically, at this point, you really have no limitations to what you eat, how you eat it. I would tell you not to open up bottle caps with your teeth, things like that. But any regular food, nuts, salads, carrot sticks, you can eat it however you want. Apples, just go ahead and eat that thing. Okay, just eat it right off. I'm getting hungry just talking about all this stuff.
Me too.
But anyway, we really appreciate everything that you've put up with and how long it's taken. And thank you for sharing your story. For those people out there that have dentures, that's the crusade that we're on here at Texas Sedation Dental and Implant Center, is to get rid of people, not get rid of people, get rid of dentures. People who are wearing dentures, dental implants is the way to go to get rid of your dentures. And the reason why we say new smile, new life is new smile is great. Steven's got his new smile here, but what he talked about, being able to eat corn on the cob again, going out with friends, not having to worry about whether you can eat that food. You pick anything you want off the menu. It's not a question of what can I pick that I can eat in front of other people. You can now eat whatever you want, and that's, You know, that's what I'll tell people. People ask all the time, how much does it cost? And they want us to give a quote. Well, this is not a car. It depends on how many teeth you have to take out. It depends on if you have enough bone. It depends on if you need zygomatic implants, where we put implants into your cheekbone for people who have zero bone. All of these things can change the cost based on the level of complexity. And so that's why we offer free consultations for people, where you can come in and we can give you an idea of how difficult your case is and a price range. But what I tell people is this is not free. Just like Steven said, this is not something the government's going to pay for. Your employer's probably not going to pay for it. If they do, you got the best employer ever. This is like buying a car. It might take you 4 or 5 years to pay off, but you'll be utilizing those teeth for many, many years to come if you take care of them. So anyway, new smile, new life, and thank you, Stephen, for sharing your testimony.
Great.